close your eyes, running through the night, only take some back, always side to side, crowding through the night. Run, you can run, but you'll never hide. The walls are coming, you're running. The walls are coming, you're running. The walls are coming, you're running. The walls are coming.
Good evening, everyone. How are we doing this evening? Yes. Just been watching the end of the Leeds Middlesbrough game, 3-0 to the Middlesbrough. And of course, tonight we are doing a little bit of a watch along the Carabao Cup second round. Wolves are in the draw for the second round, and as tradition demands, we are doing a draw, but we do have over there the producer, Hannah, and Ralph. There he is. Hello, Ralph. He's not looking too impressed, but he's here to try his very best, aren't you? Yes, you are, to try and get us a home draw. You're going to do your best. He is. What would be tradition without having Ralph? Any Ralph and thing? So yeah, guys, obviously just going to keep you company for a little bit until we start the draw, of course. So yeah, we're just going to have a chat. We're going to have a little bit of a natter. We're going to be looking ahead to the draw, maybe a little bit of a look ahead to Arsenal. You can ask me a few questions. But before we start, would you all please let me know where in the world that you're watching from and with. I'm always intrigued to know where everyone tunes in from. Don't forget, if you see anyone with a little wolf head, they are members. We've had a couple of people that have joined the members recently, which support the channel. So if you join during this stream, very grateful. You get on the Discord group. We are absolutely welcoming any new subscribers, because if you're brand new and you're finding us, you can actually, by subscribing, join in the chat below. So that's absolutely fantastic as well. And obviously we give you lots of Wolves news. So let's see where everyone is. We're gonna go with Emma, who is in the room over there. Wave.
Hi.
We've got Hannah. Wave. We've got Ralph. Draw me like your French girls. James Hand is in New Jersey. Carl says smash those likes. Absolutely. Let's YouTube now, or whatever you're watching on. You're enjoying the content. We've got Vincent from Workington in Cumbria. Hi, Vincent. Neil Ridgway's in Stafford. You right, mate? Which part of Stafford, pal? I'll come on to that in a bit, players and stuff, if you want in a bit. Pamela is also from Spain. I think, was it Pam that sent the thing about doing a bit of writing? Was it a Pam?
It wasn't, yeah.
I reckon it's you, isn't it, Pam? I reckon it's you. He's going to write for us. We've got Adrian, who's on the hill, Dartmouth in Devon. We've got Gordon Allen Evans, not Middlesbrough away, he doesn't want. No. Stafford's in Ellie. No, it's not Stafford's in Ellie. Ellie's in Stafford. We've got Justin. He's in a camper van in Llangollen. Alan's in Bilston. Major's Chips. Telford is Bernard. He's on his own. Well, you're on your own now, Bernard, because you're with the wonderful us lot. We've already got over 200 watching. Mandy, Bernard and Mandy, you're both on your own. You're not that far away from each other. Bernard's in Telford. Mandy's in Walsall. I can see a bit of matchmaking going on there, but you're not on your own anyway, because you're in the community here. Dan Bird says, hi, Dave, Hannah, Ralph Dog. I'm also watching from Willenhall. Carl's in Worcestershire. Saw Carl at the weekend at the game. Kathy, hi. She's from near Halifax. Giuseppe's in the house. Now listen. He's a proper little law member. He's in Italy at the moment. Paul's in Bilston. Debbie's over in Wolverhampton near Fallings Park. Matthew's in Wolverhampton. We've got Og Meg Mean G. I think it's OG Mean Jeannie. She's in Faverson in Kent. Now, just to let you know, my dad was born in Kent in Snodland, Sevenoaks. Barry's Abigail. Merv is in watching from a wall camp in a secret location that rhymes with Cannock Case. Channock Case. Trudy's over in Braun in Cornwall. We got Mick Bradmore Wolves, fantastic. And Niall, this is commitment. Just about to finish work in Atlanta, USA. Thanks for joining us, Niall. What do you do over there?
I reckon it's Neil, not Noel.
Is it Neil?
Where is
I know. I think it's Niall. It's definitely Niall. Beanie's from Cheadle in Staffs. John's from Lichfield. It's posh there, isn't it, John Lichfield? We sometimes go to the Thai Rainbow in Lichfield, if you know it, and you'll find us after in Faro having some churros. We've got Kostas from Greece. Hi, Kostas. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Craig, well, he's over there living his best life in Tuba. He's literally player to Southern Spain, 25 north of Gibraltar. He goes over there for a couple of months, but he will be back. He will be back very, very soon. Brian's in Southampton. The clue's in his name as well. Jane's in Wolvo. Mike's in Hove. Nige is in Woodsetton in Dudley. We've got Jim in Weymouth. Hey, Jim. Gordon's in Bilston. Scott's over in London. Hey, Scott. Someone's working here. Steve Odgetts is in Cannock Hospital working at night. So, mate, thank you for all the work that you do to look after people, whatever it is that your job. But the fact that you're at the hospital means that you're doing a great service. Adrian's just got back from a nice pub with his brother and Lister and his two sons, ready for this. Derek's in Dudley. Melton Mowbray is Lecraig. Paul Harris is over in Sandwell. Hello, Paul. Ian's on holiday in Aberystwyth. Lovely. Hope you're having a lovely time, Ian. Colleen Stacey's Wolvo Bushfree. Hi, Colleen. Betsy's from Codsall. Nice area of the world, Codsall. Pamela says it's her. Do you know what, Pam? I knew it was you. You're gonna be doing some writing for the website. We welcome it. Thank you for volunteering to do that. The alwayswolves.co.uk website. Make sure you bookmark that content every day. There's a brilliant article on there at the moment, which I'm going to have to show you. I'm going to have to show you. But there are several that's gone up today, but I need to show you this this article. We'll get back to everyone in a second with the where you've been saying. This is fantastic article. Hold on, I need to actually put it in the stream. Share the screen. This is a fantastic article. Which been done one of our new people. Football and how it's changed. Talking about monkey nuts, three-wheeler cars, wings on the right side, 4-4-2. Decent music being played over the tannoy. Scoreboards, updated via black letters on blackboard, orange balls. Mud, flat caps. Article with Bobby Smith. He used to write for the Loadable. And there is another great article, a couple of articles. This one's quite a good one. Season predictions, which basically is a lot of fans that have sent in their predictions. Some of them they've made their debuts. That's really good, which is excellent as well. And then where are we? There's another really good one that's been done recently. Wolves Premier League opening day performances. This has been done by our senior writer, George. And he's basically got the opening day of every Premier League fixture that we've done, his thoughts and about it, and a rating on the season, which is fantastic. So listen, it's not behind a paywall or anything like that. It's free to read, and there's great articles going on all the time. So definitely recommend that you bookmark it. Right. So yeah, going back onto this, Kingsford Wolves in Landelays in Wales, Neil's in Brierley Hill, Gary's in at Portsmouth. Hey Gary, Jamie and Lucy, hello both, Brierley Hill. The Golden Smile, which is Golden Girls in Ashmore in Wensfield. Larry's over in Fishguard. You're right, Lynn. You're right with Larry. Rob's another one of our members, as you can see by the little wolf by his name. Become a member. It's like what? It's like $3.99 a month. It's like as much as having a coffee in a Costa. You get loads of benefits like custom emojis, members first videos. We've got a members Discord group. You get to know everything, that all the some little ins and outs and behind the scenes stuff and some in the know stuff as well on the Discord group, and it helps support the channel. It's definitely worth becoming a member. Probably the members would tell you this in the chat themselves. They're great community, but we chat every day. Dan's in Worsley. We've got Armand. How you doing, mate? In Armand Talyard in South Africa. Amazing. Which part of South Africa? Sarah's in Bigglesmaid. Neil's in St Mary's Gate, Stafford. Fantastic. I like that, exploring faraway places, but he's in Dudley. I'm loving that though. We've got oh my God, Kevin in Texas. How you doing, mate? In Texas. Jamie and Lucy in Brierley. I think we mentioned that. David Rose, Portsmouth. Stuart's in enemy territory over in West Bromwich. Anthony's in Spain. Stourbridge. We've got here Godfrey. Telford Trev. Cat's over in Preston. We've only got 34 likes and we've got nearly 300 of you watching. So smash that like button. Samantha's in Tamworth. Wow, this is amazing. John's another one in Lichfield. Darren's in Upper Gornal, where we held Pig on the Wall over in Upper Gornal. He's on the golf buddy again. Craig is back Sunday. And we've got John in Willinghall. The draw's coming up real soon. Texas, lots of love. Quarry Bonk. We've got Jeffrey in Quarry Bonk. Aberystwyth. Oh, what's this? Delete that comment. That's just someone trying to sell one of them spots that's puts gambling stuff on there. We've got Jersey in the Channel Islands. Hi, James. Currently on Oven in Devon, Ashmore Park. Loving it. London, Walsall. Rebecca's saying, give yourself and Joe a hug from me, Chewy. That's lovely. We've got Mark watching him from Park Village. Watching from France. Paul says he's read that article, brought back memories. That is an absolutely banging article. It really is a great article. As I say, alwayswolves.co.uk. The things that are coming on there, honestly, it's just such great content for if you like to read stuff. Short reads, long reads, in-depth reads, thoughtful reads, match previews, match reactions, the history of it. Again, we've got the history stuff coming out as well. There's so much content on alwayswolves.co.uk if you like to read blogs and stuff like that. And I say none of it is hidden, half of it behind any paywalls or anything like that. It's all free to read, and we've got some great contributors on there. We've got Reload Retro watching from France. We've got Robert. All the best, Dave. Tipton Wolves, fantastic. And it's Giuseppe's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday tomorrow, Giuseppe. Fantastic. Scott's debut, well done. David's in Wolverhampton. Always Wolves. Wolverhampton forever.
We're about to go.
Well, looks like we're almost about to go. Oh no, it's going to a break. Niall, that is really interesting. You work. It's not. Is it Neil or not? That's Niall. That's not how you spell Neil. Neil spelled Neniel,
It's
not
spelled
N.
lots of
Not
ways,
not
that's
Ni.
Neil.
I reckon that's Niall.
It's Neil.
Well, we're going to disagree. I'm going with it's Niall. But if it's Neil, tell me. If it's Neil, Niall, put a thumbs down. If it's Niall, Neil, put a thumbs up. If it's Niall, put a thumbs up. If it's Neil, put a thumbs down. So in the chat, so I know. Movie industry, anyway. Been here since 2001 to Florida. Appreciate. I'm really interested in what you do in the movie industry now. I'm intrigued. You know, can you get me a part in a film? What do you think? I reckon I'll be good. I reckon I'll be good as an actor on one of them films. I don't mind. You know, I'll play alongside. Keanu Reeves and what's the guy that jumped out the Olympic Stadium now?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. You know, I'll be a sidekick to him. I don't mind. I'm slightly better looking than both of them, so they might why not get in and stuff. I'm joking. We've got James from the Jersey Channel Islands. Dan's in Rotterdam. Hoping to catch a game to watch Bruno, but I know that'd be fantastic. Julie's in Tetnall. Draw's coming up very soon. John's in Bedford. Will in all. Fantastic. We're up to 42 out of 100 likes. Let's get to 100. We're in Derek Studley, Stevens, Wentfield. Torment is in Norway. Hi, mate. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting. Jersey, the Channel Islands. Loving it, James. We've got Alex in Droitwich. Ashley's in Lincolnshire. Ian's in Telford. Luke's in Womborne. Peter's in Sweden. Hi, Peter in Sweden. Thank you for joining. Bradford on Avon. Connor's from the Netherlands. My God, we got South Africa, Texas, Florida, Sweden. Oh, it's amazing. You're all here in the chat. I almost said, lovely mention here, living in Cape Town, representing Wolves Strong. We need a South African Wolves international fan for the international fan. So if you're from Sweden or wherever and you want to get involved in the international fan, drop admin@alwayswolves.co.uk an email. Emma will put that email in the chat for us. admin@alwayswolves.co.uk. That goes to the producer and you can get involved with the fan reactions and stuff like that. Buzzers in Welshpool. Out in the back in thinking we're now up to 76. Fantastic. Dave's in Burntwood. Chris Humphreys, I think he's at. Do you know what, Chris? I actually think he's living rent-free in your head, mate, at the moment, rather than you living rent-free in his head. I think he's living rent-free in yours. We ain't drawing the Albion. They're out. Gaming lads in Portugal. Bill is in South Wales. Hi, Bill. We've got Wolverhampton. Got a feeling we'll draw Forest. You know, maybe. Steve is in Wensfield. Tipton Wolves. Don't want to draw the tune. It's a long way to go. Hello from Womborne. Sunny Featherstone. We're up to 87. Have we received email? Brian wants to know, have we received an email with our Arsenal tickets?
I've told him no, I expect it tomorrow.
We're expecting it tomorrow. Better out to because we're going on thingy. Niall has put a thumbs up, which means you two are both wrong and I'm right. I told you it was Niall, not Neil. Yeah, Rebecca says she was Team Dave. Sorry, Em. See? And we were right. Niall, fantastic. No, I'll see. Oh, yeah, you put it on the thing there. No, Compton, Wolverhampton, Kenny and Telford, Bromsgrove, Tetnall, Worcester. Is in Spoons in Africa. There's a Spoons in Africa. A Weatherspoons in Africa. Is that? Oh, here's the draw. Here's the draw. We're ball number 24. Luke says, thank you for the donation, Luke. That's appreciated. Man City away incoming. We can't get Man City away. They don't come until the next round because of round 3. because they're in the Europe. We've got Iceland in here as well. Let's see. They're drawing the southern side first, so we can keep going. Let me just show you, if I share the screen, these are the ball numbers. They are drawing the southern side at the moment, but these are the ball numbers. Barnsley, Barrow, Blackburn, Blackpool, Bolton, Burnley, Derby, Doncaster, Everton, Fleetwood, Grimsby, Harrogate, Huddersfield. I know Sutty wants Fleetwood away because he's not done that ground. Leicester, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, Preston, Rotherham, Sheffield United, Shrewsbury, Stoke, Tranmere. I want Walsall because then I can do a collab with my mate Simon. Also 24, Hull, Sheffield Wednesday. Well, it's Hull. I think it's Sheffield Wednesday that won, and then Middlesbrough won. So we're starting the draw on the southern side. It's Coventry versus Oxford. If you're slightly ahead of me, don't shout out. We've got Anglesey as well here. We can't have Man United because they're involved in European competitions, so don't worry, can't get them. Hannah, can you just stroke Ralph a look, please? Hannah's going to stroke Ralph a look. There you go. She stroked him. Swansea versus Wickham.
We can't draw Brighton. They're in the southern.
We can't draw Brighton because they're in the southern section. Thank you if you've subscribed, by the way. That really appreciated if you have. We've got 2 of you that subscribed since the start of the stream. So if you've just found us, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for all your content. Birmingham have got Fulham. Yeah, they're in the north. Yeah, they're in the south, even, but they are south of us, aren't they? So. Could we draw 2 fullbacks in the centre half? We're working on that. I fancy a trip to the Bescot. That'd be fun.
I'd like to be at home.
Yeah, oh yeah, but Bescot's not that far to go, though, is it? We're going to draw someone. Bescot's not far.
We're going to be away.
Well, obviously, I want an FA Cup final. Weymouth. Oh, West Ham have drew Bournemouth. West Ham have drew Bournemouth. Number 18, Queen's Park Rangers, drawn at home too. QPR versus Luton. Nice London derby there. Brighton have got a home draw. Oh, tough game for Brighton. Crawley at home. We can't get Ipswich. They're in the southern sections. We can't draw Ipswich. Hold on, guys. We have Walsall Fan TV joining us. Live on the channel. Just in time for the Northern Region draw. Welcome to Simon.
Excellent. Hi, mate. Okay.
Yes, I'm good. We've got nearly 400 watching live.
Okay, good. Let's put you on my tripod.
So we got to say hi to Simon. This is my best friend, who's my little prodigy as well on the channel. And he runs Walsall Fan TV. So make sure you do check out Simon's channel. Give him a bit of love.
Oh, yes, that would be
saying
very...
Hello, Simon. John saying, would love to play Walsall.
That'd be a great draw, wouldn't it?
Dan saying, shame we can't play against Wayne Rooney Masterclass. Merv saying hi. Big Sigh in the house.
Big Sigh.
Hello, Simon. I hope you are well. And your saddle isn't making you too sore. So you've made it. Did you beat your brother at snooker?
Oh, I've been slaughtered tonight. 5-1. No, 4-1. 4-1.
You got one. You got one.
I got the last one, only just. He had a 37 break in one frame, a 30 break in another. Absolutely
That's
slaughtered
not
me
bad, is it?
tonight. That's absolutely slaughtered me tonight.
Absolutely amazing. So,
So
this
they've
is
not started the draw yet then?
they've just done the southern section. They're doing the thing. Barrow at number 2, Everton at 9, Wolves at ball number 24, Walsall are ball number 23. Walsall are number 23. I was just saying before you come on, but there's like we've got Emma there, Hannah there,
Hi, Ralph.
Ralph the dog who's
Oh,
concentrating.
hi,
on
Ralph.
playing ball.
Hi, Hannah.
So, but I just said I'd love it to be Walsall because that would be
That
a
would
good
be
collab.
nice. I suppose
And I
it's
said, if
nice
we're
for
in an away
Walsall.
draw, Prescott's not that far, is it really?
No, that's
We
it.
don't want
On a
Newcastle.
Tuesday night, you don't want to be going too far, do you?
No, or a Wednesday. Grimsby versus Sheffield Wednesday. Number 9.
Oh yeah.
Everton. We don't want Everton.
No.
Horrible ground. Not fan. And Everton versus Doncaster Rovers.
Oh, that'd be good. Doncaster going very well in League Two.
They
Had a very good end to the season.
Blackburn
very good.
Rovers. We don't want Blackburn either. That's a long way to go. Number 4. Blackburn versus Blackpool.
Blackpool.
Hey,
Oh,
the odds are ever shrinking. The odds are ever shrinking. Number 10, Fleetwood. This is what Sutty wanted. Sutty wanted Fleetwood because it's a ground not on his list. But you're not going there because it's number 18. Fleetwood Town will play Rotherham United.
oh. Fleetwood beat the Albion, didn't they?
Yeah, 2-1. Number 20, Shrewsbury Town.
Oh,
They're
that
not
wouldn't be a
far,
bad
are
draw.
they? Shrewsbury
We'd
Town.
be happy with that.
They're playing number 5, Walsall and Wolves are still in the bags against Bolton Wanderers.
Bolton.
Number 16, Nottingham Forest. Watch it be Forest.
Oh, no.
Watch it be
Not
Forest.
I'd like that one.
Against number 15, Newcastle United.
Oh,
They're both out. See you later. Bye. Here we go with the next number 2, Barrow. Wheelbarrow.
Oh, you don't want to go Barrow. Horrible
Number
way
7.
to go.
Oh my God, we're still 23 and 24 are still in. Derby County. Barrow will play Derby County.
Barrow, that's a tough ground to get to. That
Number
is.
14, Leicester. Oh God, watch it be Leicester. 22, Tranmere Rovers.
Oh,
Leicester will play Tranmere Rovers.
well, I'd like to have played Leicester again. We gave them a good go in the cup.
Number 26, Middlesbrough. We don't want Middlesbrough either.
No, we don't have that one.
Number 21, Stoke City. Middlesbrough will play Stoke City.
The Wolves, Warsall's going to happen.
Number 1, Barnsley. I remember going blooming Boxing Day when I was ill to Barnsley. Number
Barnsley.
19, I can't believe it. There's hardly any balls left. Sheffield United. Number 12, Harrogate will play. Number 17, there's 4 balls left. Preston, there's 4 balls left. Number 23, Walsall. Oh, 13, Huddersfield Town.
And Walsall Town to Huddersfield.
Yeah.
That's not a bad. That's a good draw, actually. That's good. That'd be good.
24, it's a home draw.
Thanks, Ralph.
Well done, Ralph. Burnley. Wolves have got Burnley.
Burnley. That's a good winnable game.
I can't believe you got Huddersfield. I can't believe we got within 2 balls of of drawing Walsall. I'm gutted. I was what you need to win your next round match.
But we try our
And then
best. It's only Huddersfield.
You've
It's
got
only
Huddersfield at
Huddersfield.
home, and Wolves have got a home draw against Burnley. I'll take a home
Mm.
draw. I'll take a home draw.
Yeah, home draw every
Let's
time.
just see what
Home
people are
to
saying in the
Huddersfield.
comments.
That's a good draw for Walsall.
It's a home draw. It's a good Huddersfield. Are they Championship? No, or they League One?
Have they gone down to League One now?
Yeah, they did, didn't they? Got relegated. They won the
think
weekend
they did.
4-0, I think.
Yeah.
We've got 441 people watching across all the platforms at the moment. Leave your thoughts on the draw for Wolves against Burnley, and also because we've got Walsall, we're going to do a little bit of a Walsall chat just for a second as we've got Simon on. Simon, tell everyone a little bit about how positive you are for the season.
Well, you say positive, not 100% positive. We've struggled to get strikers in so far, but the team's playing well. We've got most positions covered. Got a sort of a covering position for every position, apart from up front. So we're light on numbers up front. Could do with a couple of Wolves players on loan. That would be nice. So if you just have a word for us,
we do tend to loan players out. Yeah. Carl's
Yeah,
confirming that Huddersfield are in League One, but you knocked out League One opposition yesterday.
yeah, that's it. Now that and Huddersfield should bring plenty, shouldn't they? The big, well-supported club compared to Walsall.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether they're going to bring a load to Walsall on a Tuesday night, but they'll bring a few.
Yeah, there'll probably been a couple of thousand, I'd have thought.
Now, listen, Simon has been talking about Walsall to myself. We've had a few phone calls. He's been doom and gloom. They won at the weekend at home 1-0, and then they won last night. So I was speaking to him on Friday, and then they've won both games. 93rd minute equaliser. Check out Simon's match vlog on that.
Yeah,
For the drama, late drama, and then penalty shootout.
Everybody loves a penalty shootout. Walsall, in the previous penalty shootout, they missed virtually every shot. So going into the penalty shootout, we weren't particularly hopeful. But you watch it. Check out my show on Walsall Fan TV on YouTube. It's emotional.
Bennett said you can have Fabio Silva. You need a
Fabio
striker.
Silva. We'll have him. Can he score more than 1 in 20?
Mate, he rolls around a lot. He did have long wavy hair, but he's had it braided by like My Little Pony now. He's got a new look. yeah, but he is a striker. League Two, he could do, but he probably might do it. But then again, I don't know. He's been on a few loans. He's the 35 million.
You might have to pay his wages though. You might have to pay his wages. Walsall ain't got much money.
I tell you what, it'd do him a bloody lot of good to go down to League Two and play some proper football down there. Get knocked about a bit. That would do him all right.
That's it. It'd prepare him. He'd come back to a better player, wouldn't he? That's it.
Well, I don't think he's going. I don't think he's going to come back ever. Pretty like this. He's been bombed out the pre-season training. He's not done to do. We've had him for years. Paid 35 million for him. We just need to sell him. Unfortunately, I don't think Walsall's budget's quite stretched. But you know,
well, I think how much would it be on a week?
Too much money. How much do you reckon Fabio's on a week? About 40,000 a week.
More.
Probably more than that. 50,000, 60,000.
Yeah. I think that's more than the whole wage bill.
Absolutely. Yeah. Guys, I also
not, maybe not the whole wage bill, but definitely a large chunk.
Absolutely. Guys, before we all finish tonight, I do want to just remind you to bookmark alwayswolves.co.uk, of course, but also I just want to give you a little update on the Content Creators Cup. We're now over 50% towards our target of £5,000. We've got loads of entries in. But if you want to get a ticket for that, because you've got all your favourite content creators, and hopefully we've got a warm-up match against Walsall Fan TV the week before, which Stephen's supposed to be sorting out. But if you want to get tickets for that, it's going to be really good. All you need to do, as you can see there, like Ian's done, £5 a ticket. put your names on there because it is at Compton and it's security to get in. So you're going to need your name. We're collecting all the names so that you can get in on the day to come and watch. There's only a limited number of fan tickets to go. I think there's a maximum of around about 200 people that we can have in Compton. There's going to be food and drink available all day, hot drinks, cold drinks, whatever you need, apart from probably not the I don't think we're serving any beer or anything like that, but we've got everything else. It's going to be an entertaining tournament, World Cup style, at Wolves training ground. Brilliant people playing to raise money for a great cause. And as I say, you know, you buying a ticket helps support that cause, and comes and supports everyone. And so get your tickets before they sell out. And if you can't go, it'd be amazing if you could give a donation. The link to this and instructions is in the description below this video. So I hope you can support it. Walsall, Simon, just whilst we got you, anyone got any questions for Simon on League Two or Walsall? Carl says that Fabio's on 55,000 a week. Golden Wolf said, what about Nathan Fraser? He would be good for you.
Yeah, Nathan Fraser, yeah. He's a winger, isn't he?
Why do Walsall fans don't hate Wolves so much, Simon?
They don't all hate the Wolves, but I think jealousy is perhaps it's a local rival that's doing better than they are, so they're obviously going to be a little bit sort of jealous. I think most Walsall fans significantly hate Port Vale far more than the Wolves.
Why Port Vale?
Oh, Port Vale, they're a very close rival, haven't they? That's the it's like Wolves Albion, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like Wolves Albion.
Does Simon remember my cousin who played for Walsall, Wayne Williams?
Wayne Williams, right back, was he? Wayne Williams.
Well, Chris was a wing back as well in his day when he played. In fact, he's coming to the training sessions. So yeah, do you remember Wayne Williams?
Yeah, vaguely. Was that early 80s? Oh, no, that was probably late 80s, early 90s, I think, Wayne Williams.
Late 80s. Yeah. Carl wants to know, are you confident with the team you have this season? I'm telling you, he is not confident at all. But they still won their first game. I'd like to know, what are your thoughts?
After the first couple of games, I'm a little bit more confident than I was. Can I just mention one little thing about the channel? Yeah. Obviously, I do match previews and match day vlogs and that for Walsall, but I also have Walsall Fan TV Insights. So I talk to previous players about their journeys and sort of the problems and challenges they face when they stop playing. So like when the cheering stops. And recently I had a meeting
down at Walsall. They have things to cheer about.
The recent conversation was about mental health in middle-aged men. So that's a show that's worth looking at. There's quite an emotional show, but it's one with a very important message. So if people go along and watch that, that'd be really good. Obviously, if you guys subscribe to my show as well, that'd be kind of you.
Yeah, because you're trying to beat Sadler Sev. So if you're interested in a bit of League Two action, then obviously check out Simon's channel. It's a good laugh, to be fair. Simon, can I just ask you what's your thoughts on Wolves for this season? Because I'm sure there's a lot of Wolves fans here that be interested on hearing, what you know of Wolves and what you're thinking for Wolves and where do you think they'll finish this year?
Well, I had a chat with Jack Bradley earlier. He's a keen Wolves fan, and initially I thought Wolves were going to be struggling, but from what he's saying and some of the results that you've had in pre-season, some really smart football. I've seen some of the highlights and some absolutely excellent sort of passing football. So there's no reason why Wolves can't be up there in the top half again. And maybe challenging for Europe is maybe a little bit of a stretch, but definitely in and around the top 8 to 10, that kind of zone.
I think if we got top 8 to 10, we'd be quite happy with that, and maybe a good cut run, get into a final cup, because a team like Wolves are certainly capable with the right draw to be able to go a long way in a competition and beat anyone on our day. So that would be nice. because we finished 14th last season. I think the squad was a bit thin. So an improvement on that. What's the minimum that you want from Walsall for this year? Because like each year you seem to sort of just edge a little bit, but really a team like Walsall, I've always believed that Walsall are really, their true position is kind of League One. And when you've got into the Championship, you're punching above your weight. And in League Two, it feels to me like you're a big club in League Two, but just don't seem to be able to get yourself out of League Two.
Yeah, there are a lot of clubs bigger than Walsall in League Two, but yeah, Walsall are one of the bigger clubs. For me, it's really painful to be down in League Two so long. We're really desperate to get back to League One, and hopefully this season. I was quite negative about what I was thinking for the season, but after 11th place finish last season, if we can get a couple of backup strikers that are going to help contribute, then we may have a promotion push again, sort of playoffs. But again, similar to Wolves, really, I think we're likely to, at best, probably going to be around about 8th to 10th. But we'll see what happens in January, see whether we can, see whether they're in position for a push for the playoffs.
Well, I hope you do, because I'd love to see Walsall get back up to where I think they belong in League One. And, you know, being a Wolves fan, we suffer a lot. And we've suffered a lot. Well, okay, we've had a lot of, we're in the Premier League and we've got up to the Championship, and we've had some great times. It's been difficult the last 2 or 3 years with everything, you know, and Walsall are a team that's, you've had you've flirted with even going down at some point, been very, very close on a bad run to even going down to the conference.
Well, we were finished 11th last season, but we had a couple of 16th place finishes the previous 2 years. And there were times in those seasons when we were really sort of concerned that we might get relegated. And the National League, I don't know whether you guys know, the National League, the money being spent in the National League is, for the top teams in the National League, is way above League Two level. I mean, like,
there's a lot of ambitious owners, isn't there? I mean, you look at Wrexham, you look at Chesterfield, who've gone up as well.
massive spend. And so when the clubs come up from the National League, they're punching at the top end of the League Two straight away. So that's a big challenge for Walsall, trying to get out of it. Every time a big team comes through and goes, it seems like another, like Chesterfield, for example, have sort of come through again. So it's always tough. And of course, teams coming down from League One, some of the ones that have come down, Carlisle, have had a big investment in cash. Port Vale have got a lot of money spent on them. So
why haven't Walsall got that budget to follow them? Because Walsall recently changed their ownership, and you'd think new owners, they come in with getting up to League One is going to definitely help finances and the attendances, and getting a winning team is going to get more people and bums on seats. Why?
You would think when American owners come in, happy days, they're going to spend some money, but they haven't really got any money. They haven't got massive money. They're quite a big. They've got some big people as far as managing lots of money, but actually they're not really that wealthy. So Walsall did, Trivella Group that bought Walsall, they helped to buy the freehold at a discount price from the previous chairman, which is a big bonus. But it seems that the Trivella Group are more interested in the land than they are in the team, which is the concern.
That is a concern, to be honest.
They've added Drogheda, or Drogheda, as some people say, an Irish team, and they've had a similar deal there when they've managed to buy the ground from the Irish FA at a discount price. And they did that just after they bought Walsall. Really, for any team, anybody that buys into a new team, you'd think you'd sort that team first before you'd go and buy another club, and that's why it sort of paints a bit of a dark picture for me, really. I got a whisper that the budget had been dropped at Walsall, and I shared that on social media, and Ben Boycott at the fans forum sort of gave me dagger eyes that I'd said this. He was saying, no, the budget hasn't been cut. But all the information coming through to me is that it certainly hasn't been increased on last season. And at the moment, we're in the middle of August, and we're 4 players lighter than we were this time last season.
Which is a concern. I mean, which is a concern for the whole season. So I mean, we'll keep an eye on Walsall. Hopefully, maybe we'll do a League Two chat at some point where you can come on later on.
Yeah,
people
good. Always good to chat with you, Mel. Nice one.
Yeah, no, and Simon also is an author, and he's got some nice books as well that he's written. If you like your sci-fi and stuff like that, which is quite good. And I say, Simon, me and Simon, you guys who don't know, we went to primary school together. We go back 20.
That's nearly 20 years ago.
I was going to say we go back 20 years. So we go back a long time. We go back a long way. But we literally went to primary school, went to secondary school, went out clubbing together, play snooker every week. We meet up every month. We've been like best friends for a long time. Been through a lot together, haven't we? We have, mate. We've been through a lot. So, Chris, you're such a thing. He said, but Simon looks much younger than him. Chris, cheerful Chris. He's you got to laugh at him. He likes. It's delighting, I think, Chris. Yeah, it's delighted and absolutely fantastic, mate. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on. I always keep an eye on Walsall. I check out your videos, that, and stuff like that. So, look, Wolves. I don't think Wolves fans have quite this. I mean, I know you don't, but there's a lot of Walsall fans that really like, oh, it's Wolves, so they like us to suffer. But I always see Walsall a bit like, oh, it's Walsall. Come on,
it's Walsall. Everybody's second team, isn't it, Walsall?
Well, I don't think we mind Walsall. I think probably maybe Walsall, it's more goes the other way. I think it's a little bit like Tranmere with Everton and Liverpool. It's a similar sort of situation. It's like, oh, it's Tranmere. But the Tranmere fans are like, but look, at the end of the day, it's good for the better the Midland sides are doing, really. All Midland
that's teams,
the better it is for the region,
And of course, if we can get Walsall back into League One, then it's a more suitable loan from teams like the Wolves, because they want to be in a higher level, don't they? So we get high quality loans, higher quality everything.
You know what? That's a really good point, because if Walsall are in a League One, you'd probably get a lot more loans from Wolves, I would say. League Two might be a lot of the ones that are around that are League One, a Championship team. Certain will fit a League One, then they move up to a Championship team, but they're not really going to loan out to League Two. So that's really interesting that you should say. But we'll keep an eye on Walsall. Hopefully, Walsall get through to the next round and Wolves get through to the next round, so we can have another catch up on that. I don't know. Is it the third round that the other Premier League clubs come into it as well?
Yeah. The teams in the Champions League are in a third round, I think.
European teams. Look, at the end of the day, mate, you've got a home draw. You've got a home draw.
Happy with that. That's nice, easy to get to.
And we've
nice, easy to get to be a fun evening.
So it's a home draw. It doesn't matter who you play. You've got that home advantage. So
you go again, perfect.
And then hopefully Walsall can get through. I think you've got a winnable tie. After all, you knocked out Exeter last night from a division above, and there's no reason.
We humbled Exeter. Exeter, we really dominated the game. They did have a patch second half where they were on top, but Walsall really sort of managed the game really well. So it was a good performance. On the chat on my channel, the joy and the pain. That's my the joy and the pain. That's the mantra of the channel.
No. You should rename that. It should be some joy, lots of pain. Is what you should.
Well, I'm wallowing in the joy at the minute to win on Saturday and win on Tuesday.
Mate, I'm hoping that we got Arsenal away. We got a nice, easy opener at the weekend against Arsenal, who are definitely going to be hungry for the title. I'm hoping if we can come out of there with anything, that would be a great result for us to open the season, because obviously that's a difficult opening. But I actually, in some ways, I'm glad we're playing them first up, because, these teams like City and Arsenal and Liverpool, when it comes to the business end of the season, they're like machines. They just don't lose games. Early
best time to play them is when they're oiling the machine, ready to start.
exactly right. So I you know, I think it's going to be an interesting game. I think we'll get a really good idea of how good we really are at the weekend and how exposed at the back, because there's been a lot of debate around the 4 at the back, which Wolves have been playing in pre-season, against the 5 at the back we've played before, and we've got a new central defensive pairing as well. Obviously, Pedro Neto's gone. There's money to spend. We'll probably bring some more people in, but a bit like Walsall, I think we're probably 2 or 3 players. Well, you're probably more than 2 or 3. If you're 4 down, you're probably even more than 4. But we're probably about 2 or 3 players light of being a really good, strong squad in depth. And I think that's something that we need to work on. Anyway, Simon, it's been an absolute pleasure, mate. Obviously, great to see you. Our next night out's the 30th.
That's it. Friday the 30th. That's it.
I'm over to you. So
you're down there.
A week's time. And hopefully we'll see you and Stephen and the lads on maybe the
we've got the football's coming up. Football's coming up
the 29th, so for a bit of a kickabout before the Content Creators Cup, so that'd be great. So brilliant, mate. Thanks for joining us.
Cheers. Thanks everybody. Nice one. Thanks.
Brilliant. Just in time for the draw as well.
I just got back.
All the best.
Nice one. Cheers, mate. See you soon. Cheers, buddy. Ta.
Cheers. See you, everyone. Thanks for joining. If you've joined the show, much appreciated. All I want to say, finally, is all the best to you, and God bless, and always Wolves.
In the sky, vengeance in its sights, vengeance in its sights. All hope seems to die when he sees your eyes running through the night. Only takes him back, always out